Blake Odom joins us now. He is with Alliance and Associates. He's here to talk and try to sort out all the confusion that goes along with Obamacare. And we got news for you. He's got a lot to sort out, but this is the guy to do it. Welcome, Blake.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
It is so confusing because last year you were on, we were talking about increases. You're on again this year, and we're talking about even more substantial increases.
Right. You're absolutely right.
So what's going on?
Well, it's confusing. You know, there's a lot of big national carriers that have left the market. It's no secret. United Healthcare, Humana, and a lot of the counties here in Florida, they're just not selling the plans on the marketplace anymore. So there's just very few carriers to even write a policy anymore. So Florida Blue is really the only carrier left that's in every single county in the state of Florida.
Okay. So my understanding then is when you have insurance companies that pull out, it also, I guess the competition isn't there, so then any one particular one can set the rate, which then can skyrocket it.
Yes and no. What happens is you have all the sick individuals that were with United or with any other carrier that's out there. And now you have those sick individuals that need to go somewhere else. And those are the people who are costing those companies a lot of money. They have the bigger procedures to get done. So somebody's got to take them over, and Florida Blue and a couple other small carriers in the state have to take on that risk, and unfortunately it increases the healthcare costs for everybody.
Well, it's definitely something that we keep hearing about over and over again in the presidential election. Yeah. So many people. Let's go to some of your slides, and we want to put them up on the screen, and you can kind of walk us through and show us what we're seeing. Yeah. What is this first one?
That's the tax penalty. It's the in 2016 is the same as what it's going to be next year. $695 per adult, $347.50 per child, or 2.5% of your income, whichever's higher, which is a substantial amount of money for not getting the insurance. However, the cost of the insurance is extremely high.
Okay, so wait, now this number is if you don't get the insurance, that's
Correct.
The penalty.
Yes, per year.
And I think what they're finding is some of the younger kids and the millennials that are in otherwise good health, it's better to take the penalty than to take the...
Yes and no. You know, a lot of people are confused about what their coverage is and how much assistance they can actually get. You know, the government assistance, the subsidies that people are eligible for, a lot of people think that's just for what they consider low income, when in fact a lot more people, 85% of the population is actually going to qualify for some type of assistance on their health insurance plan. That's why it's important to get with somebody who understands the Affordable Care Act. It's confusing, right. But that's kind of what we bring to the table. We have a team a gigantic team of agents that have nothing but training in the Affordable Care Act.
Right, and just because you did it last year doesn't necessarily mean that you continue to have to sign up year after year. It just doesn't transfer over.
Right, it doesn't renew. Exactly.
It doesn't renew. Now let's talk about the next one we're about to see.
Yep. What they were just showing is the federal poverty level. So this is the range in which somebody qualifies for some type of government assistance. So if you're looking at household size, a single person, they have to at least make $11,880 a year, or up to $47,520 in order to qualify for some sort of assistance paying for their insurance plan.
Otherwise, they are considered.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's non-subsidized, and those are the rates that you're seeing all over the news. The $2,000 a month for a family. That's for somebody who is over, either a single person over 47 or a family over that range.
Okay. And then let's move on to open enrollment, because the time is approaching. So what do we have for that?
Well, right now, open enrollment, same as it was last year. It started today, starts tomorrow, November 1st, and runs until January 31st. Okay. But the important thing is to get enrolled before December 15th, on or before that date, because that'll give you a January 1st effective date. What a lot of people don't realize is that just because they get coverage in 2017 doesn't mean they avoid the penalty entirely. They have to have coverage for every single month, or else that penalty will be prorated. Okay.
All right. And we only have about 30 seconds left. Any parting thoughts you would like to people?
The biggest thing I can tell you is there is a lot of fraud out there. There's a lot of scams out there, a lot of misinformation to individuals. So it is important to get with somebody who understands the Affordable Care Act and understands how to qualify you for a subsidy to make that rate a lot more affordable for you and your family. The most important thing is getting health insurance.
Right, and somebody like you can gear people in the right direction.
Exactly.
So definitely give Blake a call. Blake, thanks so much for coming in. Always a pleasure. Up next, Orange Park Medical Center. They have recently upgraded their maternity ward and are seeing huge successes. We'll be right back.